Today, this is my fair lady Z. Look at this big old jump. Look what he's doing. Not even 1 star. It's pathetic, but welcome back to a classic style build. It's been ages since we did one of these videos, and of course, I'm driving this beautiful Finalizing. Basically, I have only just realized in the past couple of weeks that this car can actually become an absolute monster. I'm gonna do that because I want to do that. In Need for Speed here, as we know, it's very easy to make slow cars very quickly. The fastest cars in the game, in fact, are actually some of the lowest end cars, because you can do just so much to them. Interestingly, the one we did cover, which was very quick, was of course the Volkswagen GTI, which is easily one of the fastest cars in the game. Fantastic. Put the RSR engine in it. Bang. It's beautiful. Second up, we have this beautiful classic GTR, which again is also another car that is just ridiculously quick, and you can put in all sorts of engines in it. Now, clearly, we all have the pain of the RSR passing us and beating us and being boo-boo. But the Fairlady 240Z, you know, I've seen some things. Engine swap-wise, we have 6 engines, one of which, that's a 2.9 V6. Oh, hang on. Nice. And then we got a flat 6 3.6. We got a 2.8 flat 6 and then the V6 and a Wankel, and basically this car has quite a lot of engine configurations that we can do. This is of course ignoring that we could just mod the game and do it, but this is in the base game. We're gonna go for the flat 6 because RSR engine power, baby. We're going to throw in all the ultimate parts, and this thing you're going to see very quickly is going to fly up some numbers. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that the numbers are going to be incredible, but what I want to tell you is the driving experience I know for a fact is going to be incredible, considering the slow cars just seem to have this crazy advantage in Need for Speed. And of course, this is going to carry on until the next game. It has to, unless Criterion give us the boo-boo. Look at this thing already, like a sleeper machine. And of course, the wheels, something we need to do. We could go with the LMGT4s. It does actually suit it really well. I think if I was gonna go, I know people like to build classic Porsches and stuff like that in real life. I think I much prefer... I think we'll go with the BBS. I think I much prefer this. Like, if I could build one of these, maybe one day. Maybe one day. And of course, because it is a classic car, we even have white walls as an option, which is pretty sick. I kind of like the idea of a really aggressive looking tire tread. Oh, it just looks so spicy. Trying to go through the wangs. Oh, look at the size of that. Absolute pure downforce. That kind of sick. I wish I could change the color of it a little bit. We got a normal wing on the back there. That's a pretty big, beautiful wing on the back there. A little bit of a wider stance on that one, and completely changes it with that one. Genuinely think this car looks incredible. Because I want to kind of keep it nice, I'm going to have to go for one of these wings here. I think it suits it the most. Trunk lid I already changed. And the front end is kind of where I got stuck, because look at this. Doesn't that look awesome with the coolers on the front? We got oil coolers sitting at the side, everything. Now, the Pandem kit here, of course, fits the arches, which is kind of nice. I think I want something that does fit the arches, but we've got some ridiculous ones because this car was, of course, in the previous game, it was one of the special cars that you get special versions of and big crazy off-road rigs, and it was a little bit mad. We'll go for the Pandem. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Overall, it's looking real good. Make those lights a little bit... Are we removing the lens from them on that one? That's odd. That's really odd. Oh, that makes them LED. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Now, the final stage. Slam this thing down. Oh, what is that fitment? And try and find a nice livery. We're going to fix that fitment. Don't you... Oh, you can paint the back plate. I didn't know that. That's pretty nice. I've just remembered we built it for this video, so I didn't really do it much justice. But it is done. I saw a few cool designs, but the turquoise lavender just pulled me in. The fitment is horrendous. This is awful. We can fix it if we made it a drift car, but I don't want to make it a drift car because I know this thing is a speed beast. And I tried to negate it a little bit with the stance, but there we go. It just feels like it's been so long since I've played the base game and built just a normal car. There are at least a couple of cars I have yet to build in this game, but of course I wanted to be able to do it and see if you guys are still interested in me doing that, right? Let's get it. RSR power. in this beautiful, fair lady, Japanese machine. This is basically like the Supra. Jesus Christ, this is... Alright, we've got to remember, in the mods, things are a little bit different. Handling's a little bit different. Sense of speed's a little bit different, but one thing that I've loved about this game, if you're in a slower car and all of a sudden you upgrade it to the bloody balls, oh, the camera shake is literally mental. I don't think if I ever... I just lost so much health. We're gonna have to take this into a race that I do often, just to kind of be able to compare it to the RSR, like a money race or something, just so I know. But let's see how it climbs to the 200 miles an hour. We've got 220 already. I've got no blooming NOS. I should have put the NOS thing on. 230. I genuinely think that the RSR is a little bit stronger than this thing. And you know what? Weirdly, the handling of this, like the grip, is just so much better. It's so much more grippy. The RSR slides literally everywhere, and that bugs me about the handling of that car. But this is gripping. This is beautiful. Can we still turn with the NOS? Oh, almost. We're gonna have to do a race. We're gonna have to do a race. Ah, this makes me miss when this game was just popping and everything was fresh and new. I love building cars like this, and the fact that I found another one I could do, just I was like, yes, thank you, the jeepers. Let's give it a repair. And then we shall begin our event. So, events for money, for those of you that you do not know, we do Sonic as the first one. That's the first one that I usually go to, and then you go to this one because it starts with this one, then you go to this one. You get the idea. You basically go in the flow of where it sets you for the next event. Sonic. The fitment is just really bugging me. It's so ugly. But it's so little. Look at it. It's so tiny. This is what I feel like in a Skyline in normal cars. Like, just look at the size of all these cars. But of course, I've done this event many, many times. I'm going to sit here and tell you that I've got the best times and stuff because I don't focus on the times. And I would say the RSR definitely would have been ahead there, but normally I would have not there. I'm boosting a little bit later because I wasn't sure it would make that turn. But, Jesus, the speed. You know what? I'm going to say the sense of speed on the RSR might actually feel a little bit faster. I think the drifting, the fact that I could slide everywhere with that car. Oh, clipping. Well, a clip before the bridge means that I didn't get to see how far I would jump on the bridge. Come on, come on, come on. So this is a full grip setup car. I've not tweaked the handling or anything yet. I definitely think I'm going to do that. But it's nice that I know I can come out of a slide. In the RSR, I'm not used to coming out. Like, a slide just basically happens throughout the whole entire event. You do one single slide the whole bloody time. But this, we got a little bit of grip. Quick bit of live tuning, steering sensitivity, downforce. That should give us a little bit more of a slide. Definitely don't have the proper top speed of the RSR. But grip up and out of the corner, you couldn't do that. You can't do that in the stupid German machine, in the poo-poo. Don't worry, lads. Not too long left, right? Got like a year and a half left to go. Yep. A little bit of way to the next one, but there are multiple mods coming out for Need for Speed soon because they've introduced some brand new modding tools, which I'm very much looking forward to. But I had to jump in on the base game. I could have done this on the mod, but it would have been almost unfair because it handles and drives just a little bit different on the mod. And I wanted to experience how it is in the base game. See if I can jump back into it. Oh, I should have lost on that corner. I've lost all my speed. I thought I was in the next corner. Definitely not an RSR. But it's, I mean, you didn't even put the RSR engine in the RSR. It's definitely in that category. In the possibilities of being a car that you could be decimated by. I love it. Definitely not my quickest time. Absolutely not. But having the experience of being able to jump on and build a car that I haven't built yet is awesome. I'm just slowly getting to the point. I'm so close now to actually having, I'm going to check, 93 cars. That's pretty close to that trip. I want to know what is the maximum amount of cars I want to buy it legit in this game, not the PC version. I'm doing it legitness. You know what I'm saying? All right, thanks so much for watching this video. And let me know if I missed out any other cars that I would love like this car. Be sure to smash like, subscribe if you are new. And yeah, it was kind of fun today to go back and play, I say this old game, play with one of these older cars. Until next time, peace.